Most of the Republican candidates today were, and yesterday, were attacking Common Core. What are you going to do? What is Oklahoma going to do with Common Core here?
Well, actually, we addressed Common Core last year. We passed legislation that I signed into law that said that Oklahoma would develop Oklahoma standards based upon what we felt was appropriate for our state. Of course, one of the things I insisted upon is that we have to have high academic achievement, high standards, can't lower the bar, we have to have accountability, transparency, and so we actually formed a committee that began work last year and will be finished and will be ready by the first of next year to be able to implement Oklahoma standards that we think will be high achieving, but yet will also be able to deliver the type of education that we need in our state.
Okay, I guess my second question, two of the bills you signed had to do with tax incentives. In addition to the overview one, there was the wind-specific legislation. Why has that become a focus for you and for Oklahoma?
Are you talking about tax incentives?
Tax
On the wind industry?
No, on wind, on business incentives, on all of that sort of stuff.
Well, one of the things I told our legislature that we needed to do was to review all of our tax credits and tax incentives to make sure they're either creating investment in our state or creating jobs. And so I think it's important to do that. So we actually signed legislation this year that said that every 4 years a tax credit or incentive will be reviewed or expire. And that's what we're going to be doing in the state of Oklahoma. This year we actually did make some adjustments in the area of our wind incentives in our state. Years ago, before we had such a strong wind energy sector in our state, we wanted to grow that sector because we thought there's some great potential. And so we passed incentives years ago to do that. Now the industry has matured. We actually rank 6th in the nation when it comes to wind production and wind turbines, and even being able to export energy from wind energy out of the state of Oklahoma. So we decided that we didn't need so much incentives for that industry because it's matured now. So we actually changed some of that this legislative session.